looking after our emotional welfare. Poems, stories, plays, the main content of literature are about the parts of us that help us live well instead of just survive. From nursery rhymes, fairy tales, and television characters in early childhood, to advertising and social media for our contemporary living, we use poems, stories, and plays to learn, to dream, sometimes to heal, and always to explore. In the classroom, a course in literature begins with reading verse, fiction, dialogue. But what we are really doing is studying the nature of human curiosity, the imagination, and the search for how we make sense of the world and our place in it. Literature brings together how we feel, communicate, and create. Literature makes connections. In using poetry to promote a product, one of the world's leading technological firms brought together advertising, film, and social media to create an enduring message. The commercial, with a voiceover from a film, is shared across YouTube, Vimeo, Box, and other online media sites to emphasize the relationship between the arts and technology. It emphasizes that every field of human aspiration makes a contribution, especially literature.
We don't read and write poetry because it's cute. We read and write poetry because we are members of the human race, and the human race is filled with passion. Medicine, law, business, engineering, these are noble pursuits necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for. To quote from Whitman, "Oh me, oh life of the questions of these recurring, of the endless trains of the faithless, of cities filled with the foolish. What good amid these, oh me, oh life? Answer that you are here, that life exists, and identity. That the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse. That the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse. What will your verse be?
That you may contribute a verse. Make a mark. Have your voice be heard. These are all sayings that convey the desire to do more than exist. They convey the human desire to express oneself and be understood. In literary study, these sayings are recognized as figurative expression, which is the creative use of language to efficiently make meaning. A literary understanding of language means training in analysis and communication, which are core soft skills. Soft skills, those qualities that are important to social interaction, such as analysis, covers problem solving, flexibility, and critical thinking, while communication covers attitude towards teamwork and self-motivation. Studying literature necessarily develops these skills, which is why literature can provide a gateway to other careers in law, management, and the medical humanities. Industry leaders such as former CEOs of cosmetics sales giant Avon, Andrea Young, and document service provider Xerox, Anne Mulcahy, both majored in English literature at their respective institutions. If not committed to an undergraduate program in literature, an elective course in the subject can be a useful way to support a career outside of the humanities. For those who have an interest in humanities-based fields, studying literature offers background, content, and focus. For example, knowing about the backdrop to a society's fantasy fiction and folklore means recognizing how we can adapt those stories for present-day audiences and what we want to gain from doing so. Understanding how fiction, dramas, and poems make meaning is a way to understand trends in popular culture, how we can innovate with creative expression, and learn about human behavior. An examination of Rihanna's popularity online, its relationship to Barbados, and its influence on Caribbean youth culture can happen through an understanding of literature. An interest in creative industries? Then understanding others' stories and experiences and the ways that these are shared is indispensable. Being able to use language to create and connect worlds is at the core of literary study. Consider that for digital media, game developers need detailed stories and characters that will have audience appeal. Social media relies on getting our attention through image and text that can convey meaningful content. The backbone of entertainment media is captivating moments and stories, whether it is the hero-villain conflicts of wrestling or screen adaptations of classical novels. Literature, therefore, has focal careers in areas like publishing, film, and broadcasting. Career success with literature is a reality for celebrities such as Steven Spielberg, Shonda Rhimes, John Legend, and Michaela Cole, to name a few, who are accomplished award-winning professionals in their chosen career with degrees in English literature. It can begin with taking a small step of registering for an elective course, or with enrolling in an available literature program. Follow your curiosity, feed your imagination, explore the possibilities. You can find out more at our LLL website, or you can email me directly, nicola.hunt@cavehill.ue.edu. Remember, we share ourselves, our stories through language. When that sharing has to cross international boundaries, we turn to the pursuit of modern languages, which I believe is the subject of our next presentation. Thank you so much.